But yeah, if you know the Cthulhu mythos, if you've read his book, you know, if you read his stories, because it's not really his books. He doesn't have books. He has stories. Basically, his entire life's work works out to about 20 hours of reading, and that's even with all his crazy sonnets about a plant that doesn't exist. This looks right. Ha! I was right.
The door won't budge.
Oh, because I need to go up to flat 2. Look, it's a baby carriage. If you want it, take it. It's free. Well, he's on vacation, so I'll just let myself in. Alright, time to flip over his furniture and burn it.
And judging by the layer of dust on it, this ring hasn't been worn in a long time. So why keep it around?
Oh. One of my exes threw the ring I gave her in a lake, so I mean, oh. She did, though. Or at least that's what she told me. Westerbrook usually has his lunch about 2:30. Get some soap. Anna always stays at the fish market. She shouldn't learn about me. New hauls of fish arrive every 2 days. An ounce per box will be enough. The guard spends most of the time on the second floor during the night. Think about a way to divert suspicions from Westerbrook. Don't want him to come to any harm. Don't forget to return the flask to the storage. Think about Plan B. What, like birth control or what? What kind of Plan B do you mean? I rotate. Oh, I have picture.
I loved you. I always loved you.
He does not look 25. Oh, there the whispers again. So, Anna is his former wife. I'm gonna call that right now. I think we've found out everything that we need to here. We're just gonna look around with our secret scope one more time. Actually, we could see if there's something here. Going, gone. Body count rises as vanishings continue across Oakmont. Locals are in a panic, with most of the reported disappearances occurring in the Shell, Salvation Harbor, and Grimhaven Bay. Captain Caleb Lyons of the Oakmont Police has put out a call for information. Our evidence suggests a link between these disappearances and the charity organization EOD that has recently risen to prominence among the city's poor, says Lyons. Most of the victims seem to have either joined this group or been a recipient of their alms. We encourage everyone with information to come forward. The Chronicle reminds readers to avoid any suspicious newcomers, especially Innsmouthers, and to remain at home during evening hours. Stay alert.
This Cavendish guy did an impressive investigation, and the EOD's in the center of all of it.
Disturbance in the Shells as fighting breaks out between locals and Innsmouthers. The cause of the conflict appears to be the disappearance of several women, with locals accusing a group of Innsmouthers of the crime. The Oakmont police continue to investigate the vanishings, but as yet, the case remains unsolved. One source from the Shells reports the traces of fish scales and seaweed were found at multiple victims' homes, which seems to have precipitated the fight.
This Cavendish guy did an impressive investigation, and the EOD's in the center of all of it.
George, I can't live like this anymore. There's something I have to tell you.
Yeah, I was right.
I don't care what your damn EOD cult demands, Anna! I thought the child was mine! Mine!
Wow. Wow.
You will never understand our cause. My child is blessed by the sea.
She had an eldritch
I'm
baby.
leaving you, George.
Okay, let's see what we have here.
Well, obviously it's 1,
George,
2,
I don't care what your
3.
you will never understand our cause. My child
Wow,
is
she
blessed
had an
by the
eldritch
sea.
baby.
I'm
I
leaving you,
I should have
George.
known because of the baby
George
carriage.
Cavendish. He had a wife named Anna. She had a baby that was not his, but blessed by the sea and claimed by the EOD. This caused their split.
Excuse me? I passed out again. Huh? Oh, I'm in Silent Hill now. And Thanos is outside. Oh no, it's a fishman. Dude, this game's kind of cool. Even with its Euro jankiness.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Calm down. My name's Charles Reed. I'm a private investigator.
Right now, you look like someone who's breaking into my house. A burglar. Explain yourself.
Okay.
Easy there. Anna from the fish market asked me to find you. You know her, right?
Former wife.
I should have guessed. I know her much better than you think. What does she want from me now? She already took everything I have.
It's not about what she wants. It's about what you did. Poisoning the fish. Sound familiar? Yeah, I can prove you did it.
Hold on. Before you jump to conclusions, I want you to know that I had a good reason to do what I did. It all comes back to Anna.
Oh, this should be fun. What's your good reason for poisoning innocent people? You know the EOD are feeding the hungry, don't you?
Yeah,
No,
but then they're...
That's
it's,
exactly the problem. They're not doing it out of charity. They do it to spread their influence and recruit new members.
Exactly.
Some of those initiates, as they call them, vanish without a trace. And not just them. They kidnap ordinary folks, too.
And poisoning the fish would prevent this. How?
Oh, you see, not everyone in this city believes in the EOD yet. They have opposition among the citizens, both rich and poor. A rumor of the EOD's fish being poisonous and several incidents would be enough to undermine the EOD by sparking fear and mistrust.
I already know who Anna is
Must
to
be
him.
another way to deal with the EOD. Like, if their crimes are that obvious, why don't you just go to the police?
They're resourceful, those sons of hagfish. They maintain a squeaky clean image, and they're good at it. I tried going to the police. They were no help at all. And I'm not suicidal enough to make it public and take them to court.
Oh, I have to ask this dumb question.
What's Anna got to do with all this?
What's Anna got to
As
do
you
with
Might have
this?
already gleaned she was my wife.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, it all starts to come together now.
So why'd you
robbed
ask him?
me of her. It all started with the free fish. We were all short on food at the time, and then they hooked her with their nonsense about the benevolent sea and greater good.
And then impregnated her
Past
with
it
an
for some
eldritch
time,
baby.
But then,
She became pregnant.
yes. At first, I was over the moon. But then one day she came to me, that snake, and told me that the child was not mine. She said it was blessed by the sea. that it was demanded by the EOD. Doom take them! I couldn't stand it. I just couldn't.
What did she mean?
Yeah,
Blessed by the
that's
sea?
an important
What
distinction.
do you think is the cause of Innsmouth syndrome in people?
Living in
Living
Innsmouth?
in Innsmouth?
That cave-forsaken place has nothing to do with it. It comes from breeding with monsters. These sea creatures they call Deep Ones.
She basically shape of watered
They take
him.
our women and they spoil them with their seed. Then they give birth to degenerate fish-faced offspring.
Where did you learn all of this? This information about the EOD?
After Anna left, I had nothing. But I did have a lot of time to research Innsmouthers, the EOD, and the story behind them. It is an old and powerful organization. They appeared back in the mid-19th century in Innsmouth, and the first people with the Innsmouth syndrome started showing up around that same time.
Perhaps not coincidentally.
Ah, of course not. And the EOD is immensely rich. The sudden rise to power of the Blackwood family happened right after they joined them.
So what's your next move?
I was interrupted and couldn't finish my task. The EOD received a fresh haul of fish, but now they're on alert and raised their guard. I understand I'm in no position to ask. But after reviewing all the facts I've presented to you, Mr. Reed, would you agree to help me?
Okay.
Keep talking. Now, what is it you want from me?
Poison the rest of the fish. It's spreading, but it's not enough. The EOD trusts you enough to deal with me, so it should be simple for you. My agent inside the EOD reports that they've just received a fresh haul. That's your target.
Your agent inside the EOD. Is he fairly high up the ranks?
I see where this is going. You need something from the EOD too.
Yeah. I'm trying to find a certain person who may be held by them.
My agent can arrange that. If someone is being held by the EOD, he'll know it. It's a win-win situation.
All right. Look, I'm gonna need to think about this.
Of course. But don't be too long. I'm going to need an answer before I let you go. I hope you can understand why.
Okay. Yes. Yep. So, he became desperate after the EOD robbed him of his wife. He's determined to save the others from the same fate. I think she's a true believer.
So, have you made up your mind?
Your methods stink, and your plan stinks. Still, the EOD is a threat, and I'm not gonna help them anymore. I'm in.
You're doing a great favor for this city, Mr. Reed. Never doubt that.
Can we poison them with something
Try
less
not to.
dangerous than ricin?
Remind me what it is I have to do.
You need to poison the fresh haul of fish at the EOD storage. It's heavily guarded, but you'll figure out something, I've no doubt. I'll be back later. I need to see my agent. Find me after you're done. Here's the address and some ricin. Be very careful with it.
Yeah, will do. I'm not quite ready to die yet.
Yes? Do you need something? What is it?
I think I'm gonna do it. It's Western Shells on Hawkins Avenue between Warren Road and Liberty. Warren and Liberty, Hawking, boom. It's right here. Fast travel is this way. Herbert West, MD. That's amazing. But yeah, I think she's a true believer. She thinks she's doing the right thing. So, I don't think that we should kill her. I like how much choice I'm being given on this. It's not binary. It's not kill one, spare the other. It's kind of go the gray way. Because who knows? She might see the error in her ways and come back, right? Unlikely, but I mean, hey. Anything's possible. What? What do you want me to look at? There's nothing to look at there. Oh, wait. Maybe there is. Oh. Oh, that's... this way. Hey, Daryl. I'm here for a very different purpose tonight.
Hello again, Daryl. I serve the sea.
Sea be praised, Mr. Reed. Good to see you again.
Mind if I go inside?
Sure, no problem with that. Stay as long as you want.
Daryl, listen to me carefully. If you want to keep breathing, you gotta skip town. Now. You're taking a lot of heat on account of that fish poisoning. The EOD is on it like a dog on a bone, and they will find out the truth eventually.
What? I don't believe it.
Daryl, I'm saying this only because you're a real stand-up guy and I respect you. Leave this place, forget about the EOD, or it will kill you.
Fine, fine. You've always been on the level with me. I'll leave.
Don't be a stranger, Daryl.
For the last 20
May the sea
seconds, you've been on the
protect you,
level.
Mr. Reed.
You keep telling me to look. Nothing to look. Just leave me alone. Thank you. Hey. So is that literally all? Poison 2 of them? No, there's more. My compliments to the chef. Oh yes, this rice and curry is spectacular. You wouldn't even suspect that it might kill you. I really want my shotgun. I want to progress far enough that I get my shotgun. Can I get my shotgun, please? Am I... you know what? Am I freaking Tommy gun? Am I freaking Tommy gun? I forgot that there was a Tommy gun in this game. Do you guys remember there was freaking Tommy gun? Oh my god, I want my Tommy gun. So now what do I do? Just go talk to... Oh, Hawking and Liberty. Oh. I walked right past him. There he be, with his big bald head.
It's done. The fish have been poisoned.
Perfect. This will make a decisive blow to the EOD in Oakmont. You've done a great thing, Mr. Reed.
Your contact better be worth the trouble, George.
He's already waiting for you in the basement of the fish market. His name's Fred. You'll need to tell him a password.
Okay.
Oh, you're kidding me. Passwords? Again?
Oh, yes. We decided to use this EOD feature against them. Ironic, don't you think? Funny, even.
Is it?
Right, funny. Yeah. Yeah, I think I just split my sides laughing.
Right.
Anyway, the password is, the sea is a cruel mistress. Good luck.
You know anything about Harriet Doe? A professor from the university.
Harriet. Ah, yes, I remember her. Brilliant anthropologist. It was always a pleasure to read her articles. Is it her you're looking for?
Yes.
Yeah. She participated in Throgmorton's little, expedition to the depths. That's where the EOD captured her.
Oh, kidnapping promising female scientists from the university must have become a hobby for them. Freaks.
Bye.
Well, stop telling me then. Like, this has changed. Look at it. Look at it pulsing. I wonder if I have any skills available. I probably have like 4 and I don't even know about it. Come on, you.
Choose wisely.
Okay, now I need a stairwell down. Well, that's not it. There she is. Let's do a little searching first, yeah? Wow. Because this isn't a cult or anything. But I guess when you also have fish people around, you know, people aren't so skittish about the occult stuff.
Hello? Your name Fred?
Might be. What do you want?
It's funny, you know. The water's choppy, the weather bad, and I miss sailing more than ever. It's like they say, the sea is a cruel mistress.
I know what you mean. But listen, I've got a story you might enjoy. You're looking for Professor Lowe, ain't that right? The scientist the Order kidnapped. I think we can help each other.
How do you mean? You know where she is?
Slow down, buddy. Helping each other is not the same as let me just tell you everything.
Nothing's for free in this city, is it? Figures. All right. Shoot.
You won't regret it. You've seen some of this city now, am I right?
I bet.
You've in England what's coming? I want out of the Order and the city before it hits. Trouble is, it's much easier to get into the Order than to leave. Give the slightest hint of it, you've signed your death warrant. I need somebody to get me out of the city on the quiet. And that's not an easy thing these days, my friend.
I've no idea how to help you with that.
Ain't you a detective? There are people in the city, smugglers, who know what to do. Find them. That's how you can help. See, I've heard whispers about ads in the newspaper. A new ad every week, talking about Salvation Harbor. Maybe start there.
What is this order you mentioned?
Yeah. You don't know, do you?
The
EOD.
Esoteric
It really
Order of
stands for the
Dagon.
Esoteric
I
Order
thought
of
that's
Dagon.
what it was before.
Dagon.
An old being from the depths of the sea. In books, they show him as a monstrous amphibian. The Innsmouthers worship him as a god. And of course, they make sacrifices to him. In blood.
All right, fine. I'll look into it. But your lead on the professor had better be worth it.
I know where they've got him.
I gotta go to the
I
newspaper.
can get you there. You just find me a way out fast, or I might be too dead to be any use to you.
Sounds good. Hey, I can report to Mr. Throgmorton now. Nothing have changed. What you want? Let's go talk to Mr. Throgmorton before we do anything else. Maybe Mr. Throgmorton will give me a shotgun. I really want a Tommy gun. Or a shotgun. Or a rifle. Any of those will be worthwhile. I just need a long gun. Give me a long gun and we'll be perfectly happy. Oh, Mr. Throgmorton, I have news.
I know who's behind Professor Doe's kidnapping. It's an organization called the Esoteric Order of Dagon. Most of them stick to the fish market, but they seem to have agents everywhere. Even the university.
I knew there was something fishy about the EOD. The den of those filthy Innsmouthers. I'll tear it to the ground.
But they kinda are, though. But they kinda are.
Actually, most of the EOD members I met were locals. And for what it's worth, the only Innsmouther I spoke to was a nice guy. You ought to examine your prejudices.
Are you calling me a bigot, Reed?
Kind of sounds like it.
Robert, listen. Something needs to change. You holding a grudge against Innsmouthers ain't making anything better for anyone. Those who fan the flames of hatred always end up burnt in the end.
They killed my son, for Kay's sake!
They sure did.
I know. But what did you do to prevent it? You made yourself their enemy instead of helping them. What did you expect would happen? You chose to brand them newcomers and leave them to suffer just like you did with me. The only difference is that I'm useful to you. No wonder desperate Innsmouthers would seek refuge from a radical organization like the EOD. They had nowhere else to turn.
They were already a part of it because
about what you've said.
You have to. Did you even listen when he said how Innsmouthers syndrome happens?
Back to business.
Did you
I'll
even
continue
listen?
my search for Professor Doe.
They're hybrids. They're half-breeds. They're not even
You have anything
human.
else to tell me?
Your task remains the same. Find Harriet and bring her back.
Give me
You
a
say
gun.
you're dealing with an entire organization. Well, I have something for you that might help our cause. should
Is it a
things
gun?
take a turn. Now leave. I've heard enough from you.
It's a freaking shotgun! I have the gun! Hey guys, I'm Alex. The guy from the videos. So, I just wanted to thank you for watching the video all the way through. It's a lot of work. I appreciate it. So, thank you for your view, maybe your subscription. So you can subscribe right in the bottom corner there. Then you'll be updated. Make sure to ring that notification bell. Because, subscriptions seem to mean nothing on YouTube anymore. But hey. So then over here, you'll see a video that you might like since you watched this video all the way through. Other than that, have a great day. I hope that you watch more. I'd love to see you again. We do stream, so keep an eye out for that. Announcements will be on the channel, my Twitter, all that stuff. All the information is on the overlay. Other than that, enjoy your stay on 6th Street.